Paige told Carmella that she would be facing Charlotte, and if Charlotte beat her, she would be added to the women's title match at SummerSlam, which is not exactly the news that Becky Lynch was hoping to hear. Now, I see a lot of hate online over this, some of you even referring to Charlotte as the Roman Reigns of the women's division, which is pretty harsh. But you know what? You're not wrong. Those people are not wrong. She has no business getting another title shot, having lost twice to Carmella. This was before Money in the Bank. She has not been seen on television in over a month, and suddenly she finds herself in a position to get a title shot at SummerSlam. Don't get me started on her ending Asuka's streak at WrestleMania. Hindsight being what it is, all these months later, I can look back at this objectively now and ask this question. What exactly was accomplished by having her do that? Look at what this woman has done since then. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. She lost to Carmella. Twice. What a waste of a streak. It's all in the follow-up. Asuka couldn't be unbeaten forever, but, they should have had a plan in place to make it mean something. And I guess they just looked at it as a singular thing. It was a big match at WrestleMania, and Charlotte won, and that's it, because they sure didn't follow up with Charlotte as though she was a big deal who just ended Asuka's streak. So in WWE, I'm trying to follow the WWE formula here, right? So what they do coming out of WrestleMania is they have Charlotte lose multiple times to Carmella, and then they have Asuka feud with Carmella, and she loses to Carmella as well. Ergo, Carmella is better than both Charlotte and Asuka. I see. On what planet? On the planet Titan, apparently, where there's no oxygen, which would explain the brain damage booking of these women. Having said all of that, my hope is that by inserting Charlotte into the title picture like this, there is a story, and I assume that is the case here. There is a story that they are building here that leads to a Charlotte heel turn. Because turning Becky Lynch, who the people adore, would be completely stupid. And if they are setting up for a Charlotte-Ronda Rousey match next year, Charlotte should be the heel there anyway, so it kind of feels like the perfect time to do a turn with her. They can tell the story of Charlotte stealing Becky's thunder, if not her title, and either have Charlotte steal the win from her at SummerSlam, and build, because they got to get this belt off Carmella. Carmella she's got personality and charisma, and she's done as good a job as she can do, but it's time to move on. You're heading into your Evolution pay-per-view, right? You're going to put your best foot forward with all your top female talent. All due respect, Carmella should not be in that spot. And so I think the time to do a title change would be at SummerSlam. And if they're not going to do the storybook ending of this months-long story that they've been telling with Becky Lynch on her road to redemption and have her win the championship, they could have Charlotte steal the win from her and win the championship and build to a singles match between her and Becky at the Evolution pay-per-view. Or go the other way. Give Becky her moment in Brooklyn, and they can still build to a singles match between them in October. There is a story that is being told here. So let's let it play out. But if they don't turn this woman at some point soon, or they ruin this great story that I think they've been building with Becky for the past few months, then they're making a very big mistake.